Have you ever driven down Cuba Road in Barrington and thought you saw something out of the ordinary, even ghost-like? Well, you aren't alone. Dozens of people have claimed to see ghosts and other paranormal activity along Cuba Road, specifically around White Cemetery. The so-called haunted cemetery dates back to the 1800s, and its past is teeming with spooky legends. Chicagoland ghost researcher Dale Kaczmarek explains the paranormal activity associated with this spot.
There are a lot of old local legends associated with the cemetery, first of all, including one that was actually started in the 1960s by a Palatine school teacher of a hooked spirit, a man with a hook that's been seen out here. It's an urban legend. It's nothing more than an urban legend, and also a legend about the tombstones that apparently move by themselves.
Although Kaczmarek says the urban legends aren't true, there are some real ghost stories of White Cemetery and Cuba Road that he's collected over the years.
One is an older legend of a woman that's been was actually killed on a horseback or on a carriage, and her ghost is said to haunt this stretch of Cuba Road.
Many people have claimed to see spook lights or orbs of light bouncing around the cemetery. Kaczmarek says it's common to see these in haunted locations, but there is something out of the ordinary about the lights in White Cemetery.
And they seem to float over the cemetery fence, sometimes even bouncing off the road and kind of ricocheting off into the woods sometimes, which is really kind of unusual.
One of the most terrifying sights seen along Cuba Road is the phantom car that seems to appear and quickly vanish near the gates of White Cemetery.
Others have actually claimed to have been chased by this phantom car down Cuba Road past the cemetery in either direction. And some that have been chased say it's kind of a scary thing, and all of a sudden they look behind and the car's not there anymore. It just simply has vanished behind them.
The most recent ghostly tale Kaczmarek has heard surrounding the cemetery is the sighting of two apparitions or ghostly figures seen wandering around.
These are actually seen sometimes in broad daylight. They look like two shadow figures kind of walking hand in hand. You don't see the actual apparition. All you see is the shadows that are kind of...
Kaczmarek said his research has proven that spirits are certainly here.
I haven't been able to uncover anything historically to ascertain why there's so many ghost reports here, but it is a very active area.
In Barrington, I'm Morgan Delac.